go now?
You can go now.
All right. Hello and welcome to Talking Sports Live. Rob J along with Jamie Horton. And we have a very, very special guest with us. We have legendary Alcorn administrator and public address announcer and SWAC Hall of Famer, Dean Barnes. Dean, thank you for joining us.
It's another Braves first time. Now they know who it is.
Before we get started, I want to let you know that this show is brought to you by Pennington and Trim Alarm Services. Let us in. We'll keep them out. 601-939-5231. First Commercial Bank, where business is personal, 601-709-7777. Willie T. Abston Law Firm, knowledgeable, experienced, and caring, 601-487-8839. Mansell Media and Marketing Agency. It's a full-service advertising and marketing agency. Their number is 601-339-2040. And Richard Shaw of Dynastics Promotions, the official clothier of Talking Sports Live. His number is 601-353-1956. Richard Shaw has been in business since 1988 when I was just a little bitty baby. What you whispering about, Dean? What y'all whispering? What y'all talking about?
We were talking.
Oh, no, we said I was interested in that clothier. I thought you were going to hook me up.
Yeah. he talking about our shirts, Rob. He like them.
Oh, you like the shirt? We got to get you one, Dean.
Yeah.
Dean, thank you so much for joining us, man.
I appreciate the invitation.
You've seen a lot since you've been at Alcorn.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Good, bad, and indifferent.
Good, bad, and indifferent. And you getting ready for another season? Yeah. Have you been able to go look at practice? I mean, I know you do the public address announcer. Do you even go look at practice?
Well, I go to practice, but now there's new wave practice going on. Mm-hmm. Everybody got all these soft helmets on, and they running.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, rubbing on each other and carrying on. I'm going to say number one on number one. Y'all go get it. It's kind of hard to tell now.
Yeah.
With all, and they're doing it everywhere. Not, just kind of hard to know what you're looking at.
Do you like that some guys wearing the same number? Like one guy on offense wearing number one, and another guy on defense wearing number one?
That messed me up when I'm doing the game.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that messed my mind up. Now, I ain't no foul. I mean, I know they do it, and I know the rules say long they're on the field at the same time. Mm-hmm. But if you asking me personally, I can't stand that.
I don't like it either.
And then see when you call the wrong name, parents looking all up in the at you and thing. Hey, you can't read? Yeah, I can read. Get them another number. Put them 1.5 or something. Everybody got to
1.5. Well, you told me
1.5.
But I know you told me, you said, man, numbers never run out.
Yeah.
Somebody could be number 100, can't they?
Yeah.
Somebody could be 101.
Oh, I don't know what the rule is on that.
Okay, all right.
Well, you might be able to limit it because you can't have so many players.
Okay, I got
you know something I don't know.
No, I don't know. Yeah. But Dean, we really appreciate you coming by.
Rob, I appreciate the invitation and you thinking of it. And I still maintain that you should be the official historian for the conference.
Yeah.
I'm not going to let that alone today.
Ooh, I agree with you.
I don't know about that.
I agree with him.
Who else has more information than you do? And I mean back when the SWAC was, Eddie Robinson, Cass, and
a long time.
All of them, you go along with that. That's right.
And I'll tell you one thing that I did too. I saved everything that I ever shot, recorded. I saved it.
See what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I saved it.
We don't have that archived anywhere. But go ahead.
but
so you got video like when Alcorn played Valley Stadium with Isaac Hogan against Jerry Rice.
I wasn't in it then, but I do have that. Yes.
You have that?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I would like to see some footage of that, just to see that crowd. You got the whole thing?
On VHS.
Oh yes.
Old school. It's not on that new disc.
On that new
stuff.
stuff.
It can be transferred.
Yeah, I want to see that crowd again. When I tell you about that, I mean I was a young whippersnapper.
Deion Sanders said that stadium had never been filled till he got
and Deion Sanders.
Well, a lot of people think stuff starts when they get in. It ain't just him. Ain't nothing new under the sun, baby.
But that was an incredible game. Does that game stand out in all the years you've been there? Does that game stand out, or what stands out to you at Alcorn?
Oh, a lot of games stand out at Alcorn, and
you did basketball too now.
Yeah, I did basketball, but the football game with Valley, and that crowd, and Ike Ho picking that ball off has to be a highlight.
Yeah.
But one that that burns in my memory, and we played Jackson at Henderson Stadium, and they had a little lightweight linebacker named Robert Brazil. We ran our bread and butter play 4 times. He stopped it 4 times. Didn't believe it could be done. He stopped it 4 times at the goal line.
What was the bread and butter play?
When Augustus Lee was trying to hit it up in the middle, Robert Brazil stopped that play 4 times.
Yeah.
Wow.
He run over everybody with that play.
Wow.
He stopped it 4 times, bro.
I
said, hit it again.
Wow.
And they hit it and he stopped it. He said, well, hit it again. He can't do it. Hit it again. Stopped it 4 times.
Did you realize at that point that Robert Brazil was somebody special?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, everybody knew.
Mm-hmm.
But don't forget now, he and Perry and oh Lord, I'm getting old. What's that other kid name was in that secondary? It was Brazil, Vernon Perry. It was one more kid. I don't mean that was the only one they had.
Right.
But they were something, man.
But they were stacked.
They were stacked.
Yeah, that defense was just
They were
stacked.
stacked.
Yeah.
But man, everybody, you could look at him and tell.
Uh-huh.
So, man, he different. Just like the boy that was at Valley, Vincent Brown.
Yeah.
Oh, he different.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
like John Thier at Alcorn.
Yeah, he's different.
They were just different kind of player. Yeah.
Yeah.
I said, he's different.
But when it came as the years went by, then you get McNair.
Yeah.
That guy was different.
Yeah.
Different.
When I saw him, I tell you exactly. I'll tell you what happened when I was at the TV station.
Yeah.
They sent me to Alcorn.
Didn't Alcorn play Grambling that first
Play
game
Grambling
in L.A.?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that wasn't in L.A.
No.
That was in Grambling.
It was in Grambling.
Oh, it was. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Harry Brown actually scored that touchdown to beat Grambling. Steve didn't start that game.
Right.
Yes, he didn't start that game. Yeah.
Sam started the game.
Because I think
And
that game was
they put Steve in.
it was supposed to be at Alcorn. Eddie
Yeah.
Robinson didn't want to move it, right?
No, he wanted money and everything else. And then they had I don't know how you do it on the telephone. They had a coin flip on the phone, and we lost.
Wow.
A coin flip on the phone.
Yeah, instead of going to Shreveport, we went to Grambling. But yeah, man, that was something over there.
And I came back to the station and I said, "Hey, man, Fred McNair, little brother, is really, really good."
Yeah.
And the guys told me, "Well, he can't be better than Sleepy Robinson." Sleepy Robinson was at
Yeah.
Mississippi State.
Yeah.
They said, "You just keep following Alcorn." And I kept following Alcorn until he was about to break the record against Southern, and they sent me off to somebody else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What they send you
Now
to?
they want
They
to
sent
follow.
me, I'll tell you what they sent me. They sent me to Southern Miss, East Carolina.
See, now they want to follow.
Yeah. So I
But
I was so mad. I was
Yeah.
so mad.
sorry,
Yeah.
people often ask me, about Steve, and they ask about the Heisman hype and all like that. And all of our schools have had kids who deserve the Heisman. We're just not going to get the votes because they'll always say that, the competition. Walter Payton was a Heisman. One.
Yeah.
But, we just, y'all ain't playing him. And then he get up there and run all over them. They changed him out. But anyway, I knew that it was out of hand. I was on my way to St. Louis. We didn't have the big money like Jackson. I had to drive. So I stopped in Carruthersville, Missouri to buy gas. This kid ran to my van, jumped up, snatched the door open, and said, "Is he in here?" That's who you're about 6, 7 years old. That's who you're looking for. He said, "Steve McNair. This is his school." I said, "Yeah, this is his school, but he ain't in the van right now. He back at campus going to class." "You know him?" I said, "Yeah, I know him." "You know him real?" I said, "I know him personally." "And will he send me a post?" I said, "Yeah." So the boy daddy thought I was joking, but I went back to campus, and I got the post, and Steve signed, and I mailed it to the little kid. That's been over 20 years, obviously, but I knew it was out of hand when that little boy ran, jumped up in that van, crawled under them seats looking for him. I said, "This thing bigger than we think it is." "Yeah, I'm serious."
Wow.
I said, "This thing bigger than we think it is."
Yeah.
I said, Alcorn, who in Missouri knew about Alcorn? Up there on the van, I pull over that service, and the little boy come tearing out there. I thought he finna rob me.
You thought he was finna rob you?
Yeah, I said, "What is this?" He's so little. I said, "I can handle it." That's 6, 7 years old. But I knew then it was out of hand.
And then, like we said, you've seen a lot of great players come through Alcorn, man. Emmanuel Arsenault, Milton
Yeah.
Barney,
Oh,
Malcolm
yeah.
Butler,
Ooh, I don't want to. I start naming them. Everybody get mad.
Donald Driver,
Donald Drive,
Spiller,
Milton Mack.
Milton
Mack.
Mack.
Turn Small.
Now, who was the guy that shut down Jerry Rice?
Isaac Hope.
Isaac Hope.
Yes.
Isaac Hope.
So was McNair the one that kind of was he the? Who was the one that stand? I know you guys. It's so many. Would he be at the top of the list?
Oh, I would think so. There would be no way not to have him there. But there have been, honestly, there have been so many at all of our schools. We had really great players and guys that put out here. And there have been other players that may have been able to do it, but as the expression goes, they may not have wanted it, make the effort. And the kids that make the effort are the ones who stand out. But there's a long list of players, particularly for a long time on defense. No defensive backs. I get scared trying to name all them. Roynell Young and
Leslie Frazier.
Frazier.
We missed him.
Yeah.
Gary Lewis.
Who's now the defensive coordinator for
Gary Lewis.
in the NFL.
Gary Lewis. Elba Five. We got what the defense back went to he just passed. It's from the Sarah. David Hadley. Call him Water
yeah.
Will Alexander out in
Will
Fred out there out in Houston, Texas, man. It's a long list, man.
How did Alcorn?
When you start, it's difficult because you don't want to miss anybody.
Right. Alcorn was known as defensive back youth.
Yes. Yes.
DBU. How did they get so many good?
Now, I honestly don't know the answer to that. I know the legendary Willie Rat McGowan was the coach of the defense, and they believed in man-to-man. I remember when Elba Files from Greenville came home, and he was up there with Philadelphia, and he said he was sitting in the room with the position coaches, and the man turned around and said, "Gentlemen, today we will discuss man coverage." And he said, "No boys from them big schools, what are you talking about, man? What are we gonna do, man? What is that?" And he said, "I just made the team." I said, he said, "Yeah." He said, "I knew this. I just made it." Well, they had no idea what it was, wasn't used to it. And he said, "Well, how you doing?" And he said, he thought I was Coach McGowan. I said, "Just stay with him, son. Stay with him."
That's what you had to do.
Yeah, what you got to do.
Wow.
Stay with him, son. Stay with him.
Well, since you've been, how has the game changed in football since you've been watching the college football game? I guess.
Well, I'm almost afraid to say it because you don't want to hurt the kids' feelings. But the truth of the matter is, I don't think any of us are getting, after the D1 schools start picking our kids off, I don't think any of us are getting that level of kid that when we get kids who play and they work hard and they compete well against each other. That's not what I'm saying. But the players that we were talking about earlier, they're at Alabama now, and Ohio State and Michigan and those places.
Yeah.
So I think it's changed in that regard in terms of our best players not being at our schools anymore. And that just changed the dynamics because our coaches have to do more work now. These kids, they don't come ready. See, a lot of these major programs, the coaches there, they just putting their system in. A lot of our schools, whether it's football, basketball, or whatever, our coaches now, some of them got to teach the game to them. They don't, come talking about playing basketball and don't have basketball sense. So they have to work with them. But that changed when the recruiting dynamic changed.
Well,
once Sam Cunningham ran over Alabama, that thing changed.
It changed then.
Southern Cal coming in, Sam walked all on them.
It changed then.
Yeah. And Kevin did say that. You remember what Kevin did say when they played his first at Jackson State, first, second, and third team, and could have played along with first, second, and third at Alcorn anywhere.
Yeah.
Because everybody was just so deep.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Well, we are talking with legendary Alcorn administrator and public address announcer Dean Barnes and radio announcer Dean Barnes. We'll have more in just a moment. Stay with us.
But that's been
I'm Ed Trim, with Pennington and Trim. Since 1987, I've seen technology get better and better. Give us a call and let us protect your home and business with the latest cutting-edge technology that's available today.
We feel strongly that clients are best served by a financial institution that has roots here, but also has an eye on the future. That's what we believe First Commercial Bank brings to our markets. Our idea is simple: deliver a consistently exceptional client experience each and every time. We have a unique story to tell, and our talented associates are dedicated to meeting the needs of our clients every day. Visit firstcommercialbk.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Accidents happen, and the Abston Law Firm wants to help you. Don't feel overwhelmed with disruptions to your life that accidents and injuries bring. Let Willie Abston work for you. At Abston Law Firm, you're important to us. Protecting your rights and helping you meet your future needs is our main goal. And we take pride in servicing our clients. We provide you with knowledgeable, caring legal representation. We are experienced and dedicated to helping you. Call for your free consultation today. Abston Law, located at 1307 Airport Road in Flowood.
Rob.
All right, welcome back. Welcome back to Talking Sports Live. Rob J, Jamie Horton, and our special guest, Dean Barnes. He is a longtime Alcorn public address announcer, and he is a legend in the SWAC. He's in the SWAC Hall of Fame, and we're so happy to have Dean Barnes with us this evening here at
my real name is Emmanuel.
Okay, it's Emmanuel Barnes.
No, that's my first name. Everybody call me Dean.
Okay, so why did they
cut out Tyler going back to the job I had when I first got there.
Okay.
My first job was running a dormitory. And a lot of that, it just stuck with me.
So what year was that?
1975. I worked my way to the top.
You was at Alcorn for 1975.
Yeah, I worked 43 years.
Oh man.
Wow.
Started at the bottom and left out on the top.
So you started as what now? Dormitory?
I'm director, yeah.
Now what was that? Making sure everybody was in the dorm.
Yeah, check them in, see what they need,
And then
slap them on the back of the hand when they break the rules.
Well, how'd you get to be a public address announcer?
Lonnie Walker asked me to start doing the girls' game because they didn't have anybody getting there on time for the girls' games. And I said, Lonnie, I ain't. He said, man, you don't know what you got. He said, you just come out here and you do the girl game. He said, it'll take care of itself. And so I started out doing the girls' game for Shirley for nothing.
Did you know that you had the voice to do that?
No.
Lonnie, your voice is distinctive.
Lonnie told me. I probably don't hear what you all hear. But Lonnie Walker was the one that told me, he said, man, you got a gift. He said, you might as well start using it. And I said, Lonnie, he said, I promise you. He said, I'm not trying to make it. He said, you got a gift. He said, then with your nature, I'm a gregarious person by nature. He said, with your humor and wit, he said, over time, he said, that thing will get right. And that's how I got started. And so I owe that to Lonnie. We remained great friends over the years until his passing. And my wife and I still, we look out to Shirley now.
Yeah.
Because I promised Lonnie at the hospital that she and I would do that as long as I had breath. But that's how I actually got started with the PA announcing. And Charles invited me to the radio show. I'm not sure why Charles asked me on that radio show. We had it's been good years. Like I said, like the man who fell off the Empire State Building. Every time he passed another floor. So far, so good.
Man, I heard you say that.
So far, so good.
I heard you say that on the game. We were coming back from a Jackson State game, and we flipped it on because Alcorn was playing.
Yeah.
And you said that, man, I almost crashed.
Yeah. So far, so good.
He's still going.
Still going. So far, so good.
I know you've seen a lot. Anybody got mad at you being the PA announcer?
I don't know if anybody ever got mad at me. I mean, from visiting teams.
Mm-hmm.
We had a man from Southern. He stood in the bleachers and said, if I said another Brave first down one more time, he was going to do something. They asked him what he said. I don't know, but I'm going to do something. If it's lead, he said, I can't take it. He said, I'm going to do something. I'm tired of saying that. And said, well, I'm just saying what they doing. If they don't get another one, I can't say it. He don't tie it to me.
Yeah.
Tie it to the team.
Well,
But no, I don't know if anybody ever got angry over that. And, there are other guys in the conference who do this, who are good at it. And, we appreciate each other. And both the PA and the radio guys. And it's a lot of work that goes in. And I think people don't understand. Like Charles, I don't think they know how hard Charles worked. And I just get to come there and sit on the show and play. Have fun, talk about killing hogs when the water hot. Charles put in all the work.
Yeah.
It takes work to put a show on.
Oh, absolutely.
Not only getting the equipment there, but getting everything together, his timelines and all of that. And he's always been very conscientious of that. And I appreciate him for allowing me to be my alter ego, because I have fun. But y'all does all the work.
Yeah. Well, you guys do a great job. And before we went to break, we were talking about Steve McNair, and you knew him off the field. You're talking about what kind of a guy he was off the football field.
Oh, you're on campus, like I said, when that thing blew up, we were out there when people mobbing him in the paper and all like that. And this is just me, in my opinion. I think he enjoyed coming back to campus because he could just be Steve.
Yeah.
And I remember, like I said, they go down there, he come out the cafeteria, go right. You got 1,700 acres. They go right out there on the lawn, and they out there playing the intramural softball. Everybody talking about the hype. He out there on the softball game with the rest of his friends. Just being himself.
Yeah.
He out there getting people piggyback rides. But I guess maybe that was his way of winding down or whatever. But I was proud of him because he stuck with it. He graduated on time with his class.
Mm-hmm.
And at that time, I was dean of students. And, your worst nightmare is that something happened, and then you got to do this, that, the other. And I thank for nothing ever happening. And I never had never had no problem, had nothing to deal with him. So I was pleased with that. But I think when he got back to camp with his other classmates and friends, because that's how they saw him. They saw him, he was Steve, he was there. And, people on the road saw him as the Heisman hype and all on the camp. But the kids saw him.
He should have won Heisman.
They saw him as their friend.
Yes, he should have.
They saw him as their friend and classmate.
And we
And that's what
graduated
it
on the
was.
same day. I graduated from Jackson State on that day.
95.
Is that right?
In
May
95.
of 95.
May of 95. The same day. Now,
Okay.
wasn't no TV crews at my graduation.
may have been a little bit.
I'm gonna tell you who spoke at ours, and that was Dr. King's daughter. She spoke at ours, and I forgot who spoke at Alcorn. Yeah.
Do you know that? You know that's a miracle.
Yeah.
The average person doesn't remember the commencement address.
Well, you know who spoke at mine?
Who?
Brian Gumble.
Are you serious?
Yes, and I was so happy. Well, I was mad because my sister was graduating at the same day in Southern Illinois.
Yeah.
My whole family went to Southern Illinois. I was so mad at her.
You the only one?
I was the only one of my
Your mom too?
Mom, everybody. When I was so mad, this was her second graduation. She had already graduated.
It was your first.
And this was my first, and I was like, I ain't graduating no more. I was like, I ain't doing this no more.
Oh, well,
So, but I was so happy. What made it better? Brian Gumble came, and I was in broadcasting, and I always liked him. I wanted to meet him. So when I went across the stage, shook his hand, I said, "Man, you my favorite."
Yeah,
that's my little claim.
June of '74, Mal Good was the commencement speaker for my class.
Oh man!
This was my 50th year here, my golden class. I got my golden diploma from Alcorn back in May.
I missed that. I wanted to see that so bad.
Yeah,
congratulations.
Yeah,
I went into the Alumni Hall of Fame that Friday night as well. I don't know what they're doing, but I take it.
So then you will do the games this year on radio?
I will, as long as the Lord let my voice hold up. You know, people ask me, and I tell them, you know, God's still in the miracle business. Rob, I had 2 heart attacks and end-stage renal disease, and I'm still on the planet.
Oh my goodness!
And my voice is holding up, and if it holds up, I'll do it. But I made Charles and everybody promise me when I'm not myself. That's one of y'all tell me. Don't let me sit there and make a fool out of myself.
Yeah.
You just come to me and say, hey, man, it's done. And I'll be satisfied. Yeah. I've had a good run, but don't let me make a fool out of myself.
I mean, and I'm a PA announcer too. I've been a PA announcer for Holmes County Central for like about 5-6 years now.
Yeah.
And I told Rob one time, I said, look, I'm trying to follow in the footsteps of Dean Barnes and Richard Myers, all you guys that, paved the way and learn stuff from y'all. Listen to what y'all say. Because the way you say another first down break, I said the same thing for Holmes County Central.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. And I mean, I got that from you guys. Because, you got it's a study of the game, but the longevity is what I'm talking about. Because everybody knows when you go down there to Alcorn, they know that voice.
Well, yeah, but like I said, it's a gift from God. And nothing I did to earn it or deserve it. I didn't even know I had it. Like I said earlier, until Lonnie told me, he said, man, you may not know, but you got something special. And
he was right.
It got started from there. And, I thank God for the gift.
He was right.
I told him, as long as it holds up, I will do it.
Yeah.
But when I can't, I don't want to be sitting there looking like a fool.
You won't be
I
doing
told
that.
Charles, I told him, say, man, y'all just, one of y'all had the courage to tell me, said, it's over.
But Dean, I hope that don't happen. But like Jamie said, before I started announcing the games for Jackson State on the radio, I would cover the game. So I would go to he's right. Your voice is so catching. I would love to hear you say that.
Yeah.
That's another first down. And then I'll tell you this, who else that I like and I would incorporate in the stories was Claiborne Davis at Valley.
Yeah.
Claiborne Davis.
When Jerry Rice was there.
Yeah, he the way he say
Mississippi Valley,
and all that. And I always incorporated you guys in my stories because I was like, man, that is exciting.
I had 2, that one and it's SWAC time, baby.
Yeah.
The one about his homecoming, that belonged to Dean Bowler. And I started doing it as a tribute to him. But the younger people think it's me. And so over time, it got out of hand. But it's actually a tribute to my mentor and friend and the PA announcer that I replaced, James L. Boland, longtime dean of students. That was his expression and his homecoming. Organized from all over the world. See, young people think that's me. Dean Boland, I did it as a tribute to keep his memory alive.
Yeah.
And as you said, unintended consequences. It winds up getting associated with me, but that's not mine.
Yeah,
I want to ask you
who
first down
of your stuff after.
Oh yeah, I'm not really sure. I'd be flying by the seat of my pants, Rob. I had to be careful because whatever come up, come out. Be careful sometime.
Does Charles ever say, "Hey Dean, calm it down"? Or?
Charles turn my mic off.
He does.
Yeah, I be talking to Mike and I look at the light ain't on.
Oh, come on, Charles. You got to stop that, man.
Yeah, he doing right.
I don't ever turn Asbury's mic off.
Maybe you should.
I never turn Willie Richards's mic off.
Charles doing right.
Because Willie was funny.
Some of that stuff the public don't need to know. I get me and Charles fighting. That ain't my job. That's Charles' job.
So do you ever
I'm
get hot?
having fun.
You get sometimes you get hot at the
Oh
official.
man, no doubt about it. Get hot.
And you call them out.
Close
over the intercom.
Hey, she hotter than a cheap 38.
Yeah.
I shoot another bullet to barrel of milk. Hotter than a cheap pistol. Yes, sir.
When we come back, we're going to talk more to Emmanuel Dean Barnes, a legendary figure in the SWAC and around Alcorn State. You've been at Alcorn longer than anybody, have
No.
who
A lot of people been along with me. William Moses there, Vice Waters, a lot of people.
Oh, yeah,
Wiley.
that's right. That's right.
Wiley Jones been along
Wiley
with me.
Jones.
Yeah.
Wiley still in Alcorn?
Well, he lives there. He worked there longer than I did, and he's in there. He's still affiliated with it. Al, bunch of people there.
Oh, okay. All
Lord
right.
blessing them to still be on the planet.
Okay. All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be back after this.
Accidents happen, and the Abston Law Firm wants to help you. Don't feel overwhelmed with disruptions to your life that accidents and injuries bring. Let Willie Abston work for you. At Abston Law Firm, you're important to us. Protecting your rights and helping you meet your future needs is our main goal. And we take pride in servicing our clients. We provide you with knowledgeable, caring legal representation. We are experienced and dedicated to helping you. Call for your free consultation today. Abston Law, located at 1307 Airport Road in Flowood.
Amid Trim, Pennington and Trim. Since 1987, I've seen technology get better and better. Give us a call and let us protect your home and business with the latest cutting-edge technology that's available today.
We feel strongly that area clients are best served by a financial institution that has roots here, but also has an eye on the future. That's what we believe First Commercial Bank brings to our market. Our ideal is simple: deliver a consistently and exceptionally client experience each and every time. We have a unique story to tell, and our talented associates are dedicated to meeting the needs of our clients every day.
Hey, look, place. I'm about to bring my wife.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, full moon.
All right, welcome back to Full Moon Barbecue and Talking Sports Live here on the Lou, my 35. Thank you so much for watching. Rob J. Jamie Horton, and the legend, Emmanuel Dean Barnes at Alcorn State University. If you go to any Alcorn game and you hear there is a flag on the field, I can't say.
There's a flag on the field.
But we have what we're going to do. I'm going to give away a gift card now to the first person. We're on several social media outlets: Talking Sports Live, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. First person that can log in and answer this question is very simple. Name all the current member universities in the SWAC. Now, 2 new members joined a couple of years ago. So if you can name all of them and do that, first one that can do that, we'll give you a Full Moon Barbecue gift card. And how has the SWAC changed, in your opinion, Eddie?
I don't know. They ran the red law, unless that's a fake story.
They fired Venom.
They done wrote Venom a letter, said, bring your resident. I didn't know Venom was on the contract.
But now, didn't Alcorn fire the chief?
Chief what?
The chief that was it was an Alcorn Brave. Now when
No.
they didn't fire the Brave.
No, we never had that. We had a guy roll that little horse buckshot one time.
Right.
About 25, 30 years ago. We never did really get into that, and the rest of the fans didn't get behind it. But I don't know if that's a story is real or fake. Yeah. I read a letter on the internet yesterday that said they asked Venom for his resignation.
They sure did. What did Venom do?
I don't know now. Well,
Venom didn't have nothing to do with that
They-
man
well,
coming in.
Tell me he gonna give all that money and
Yeah,
then do
Venom
nothing.
ain't had nothing to do
hey,
with
look
that.
here. Now, sometime common sense got to kick.
Yeah, you ain't.
How many people? I can count them on one hand. Someone gave him $237 million
Exactly.
and still got money left.
Yeah.
Come on now.
And then he calling for Ubers.
I got some beachfront property in Nebraska. I let you have cheap.
He called for Uber.
Right on the water.
When he tried to do it at Jackson State.
Yeah.
And,
So he came to Jackson State
oh,
first.
yeah.
Had them
Yeah.
cheap
At
shoes
Jackson
on,
State,
didn't
they sniffed him out.
Yeah.
They sniffed him
Well,
out.
Rallo,
You know,
I thought a snake's supposed to be able to smell
Yeah.
with his tongue. Apparently
Come
not.
on, man.
Poor Venom. Poor Venom.
$237 million. All over the money, coach. And you got money. See, when you do that, you still got to have money left for you.
Mhm.
See, it ain't,
That's true.
Think about it now.
That's true.
You giving away that,
Yeah.
which means I'm fine.
Uh-huh.
Ain't that many people play. That's Warren Buffett country.
So let me ask you:
Big Bigfoot country.
is that illegal for him to do like? Is
I
that?
don't know.
I mean, they can't bring
I
charges.
did another school in Carolina like that.
Huh?
Didn't he say he gave him what 95 or something?
But if he didn't have any
I
money
don't
to
know.
give, it's just they just fell for it,
Yeah,
But I think something was wrong. Something
up
was
there,
really wrong.
it got to be.
I don't know. All I know is if he'd have told me that, I'd have had to let the check got to clear the bank.
Yeah, I agree with you. I totally on
Once
that.
the check clear the bank,
Yeah.
we'll make the announcement.
And what
We ain't announcing anything.
and they let him be the
Yeah,
speaker.
they done went.
Christmas speaker.
And I told
So
everybody.
he spoke at the graduation.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
told everybody about it. No, man, the money got to clear
Yes,
the
sir.
bank first.
Oh, I did not know that he spoke at the graduation.
And I think that's one of the reasons that the president did what he did.
Yeah.
But the interim
He
president.
made him look.
Yeah,
interim
yeah,
president. He made the school look really bad.
Oh my.
I'm sorry that happened to family.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, anybody call in yet on the member institutions?
I'm waiting on Bernard to. Waiting on
Yeah.
Bernard.
Not yet.
Again, the question is name all the current member universities in the SWAC. Okay, that's real simple.
Yeah.
That's real simple.
Well,
I
can
would
I
hope
help
so.
them out? Don't say Tennessee State.
Don't say Tennessee State. And who else would they think?
Don't
is in
say
the SWAC?
Stillman and Miles.
That's right. Still with
Don't
Miles.
say Talladega.
Uh-huh.
I'm narrowing it down for them.
Don't say Tougaloo.
Don't say Fort Valley.
Tougaloo.
Yeah. Don't
Somebody
say
asked me was Tougaloo in the SWAC.
Are you serious?
no.
Oh yeah. But Dean, football season is about to kick. Oh, it's here.
I'm ready.
You at
I'm
first
getting my
game,
golf.
Alcorn is-
Getting my golf cart service now.
You get your golf cart service?
Well, you know how to ride around on campus on my cart. You know, I can't walk as further. You can sure don't walk as fast.
Okay. You got
And see, I
UAB.
ain't like some of y'all. I ain't trying to pretend, coach. I accept this thing.
But Dean, Alcorn has a pretty difficult non-conference schedule to open up the season. You like
Yeah,
that?
I got to like it.
You got to like it.
Got to like it. It's just on paper now. We open up next Thursday
Yeah.
at Alabama, Birmingham. We got to go to Nashville. I got to do all that.
Vanderbilt.
Around. You know, my sons, they're going to drive me. I'll be over there.
I think you may want to take it easy now. You got to go to Vanderbilt and all of that.
That's what Nashville for Vanderbilt.
Yeah, be
I'll
careful.
be all right.
Be careful.
Yeah. We take a long trip.
Alcorn's been picked
Go a
to
day
finish.
or two early.
Yeah.
So I can rest.
Yes, sir.
See the city a little bit.
Uh-huh.
Just chill.
Well, Alcorn's been picked to finish first. What you think about that? In the SWAC.
First what?
In the SWAC. In the SWAC.
Swag East, Swag West.
How they come to the conclusion with a new coach and a new team? Who did this evaluating?
These are the coaches and some of the media.
They're trying to embarrass us.
No, I would have picked Alcorn. I think Alcorn is the
No.
Cream of the
I'm
crop
not
in the
saying I
West.
don't think we got a good team, but I'm just saying, just think about the changes now.
Yeah.
My friend and my buddy, he's down at Baton Rouge now, working with Southern, and Sid has a team, and he's working hard. Got a lot of new people in. So I'm just wondering how they come to that conclusion when you have to add so many new pieces to the pot. I'm not. I don't want to come out the wrong way,
right.
but it's just a lot of changes.
I see what you're
If you
saying.
had a team that had won it last year and had 90% of your people coming back, you understand.
Right.
Yeah. But we got a lot of new pieces, including the quarterback that came last year but didn't get to play because he got hurt.
Yeah, but maybe the teams behind Alcorn that they picked Alcorn over, they may not have no pieces either.
Oh,
That's a good point.
I think that's what it is.
but I'm gonna say I hope they're right. I just asking how they come to that conclusion.
Do you did the Fred McNair situation, did that cause a lot of ruckus, or is everything settling down from behind that?
Oh, I think it's settling down, and I don't know if it caused a ruckus or not. Obviously, the McNair name and mystique will always it's near and dear to Alcorn, like the Fade name is at Jackson. Sometimes things just happen. It's time to move on and change. And I don't know if we needed it, if he needed it, or if both of us do. But I know that I'll always wish him well. And I told Fred, I hope he win every game he played except when he at Longmont.
But Jamie said
This is
he don't
what
want Texas.
I hope Texas Southern don't win a game.
That's right.
Not one. And I
got you on that. Yeah.
yes, I don't look.
Yeah,
I
but
hope
I'm
they
just
don't
saying,
win
No
one.
hard feelings. My point was no hard feelings with Fred. He did a great job
Yes.
for us, and he worked hard in that program. And he and his Hamlin, his mom, is always close to us, and wife Barbara. They're good people.
Yeah.
And I just hope he's successful. I hope I personally, it's just me now. I just hope he gets another opportunity to be a head coach.
I
Because
think he will.
I think he got a little left in him.
Yeah, I think he will. But Jamie said he don't want.
I don't want
Texas
Texas Southern to win a
Now,
game.
I don't know what happened out there with that, man. That was, I don't know. Everybody, you can't, if you're not in the room with them, it's really kind of hard to know what took place. But when you look at it on the surface, you think they said they had a funny role on that one because he would not have done that if he had not thought that they would
Yeah.
that he could trust them.
Well, Fred McNair is one of the. I mean, we talked about it during the broadcast. One of the best coaches, not just in the SWAC. I actually think so in the country.
Yeah.
And when I tell you his pedigree of offensive knowledge is key to none. I mean, seriously, he made adjustments last year against us in that Jackson State game that was phenomenal.
Yeah.
He did all that.
Yeah.
And then for you not to hire that man because you want this instant, I guess Deion Sanders 2 thing, because I think Texas Southern wanted Andre Johnson, who used to play for the
Well, I
Texans.
don't know. I had heard that. But
Yeah.
like I said, if you're not in the room, it's difficult to know. But we heard a lot of things about different people and whatnot that different board members and other people wanted, and some of that, some may be true, some of it may not be, and all of it could be. But what we know is that he's at Southern, not Texas Southern.
Yeah.
And so we'll see what happens. We got a date with him, so matter of fact, I left my phone in the car.
Y'all playing Southern in Baton Rouge?
It's a homecoming for somebody.
I thought it was at Alcorn. It's at Alcorn, but it's not home.
I think it is at Alcorn, Rob,
Southern
because Southern
homecoming.
come to us. So so that would be
tailgate.
Yeah.
Y'all come to us this year, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we come to y'all.
You got to come by the 10th.
I got to come back.
We let Kappas on the day after 10.
What about
Let
six?
me just say this.
Some of that fried. I be on the grill now, man. I can stink.
I know you can, Dave.
I'm a chef extraordinaire.
Yes, sir. But I want to say this, man. Of course, I went to Jackson State, but man, of all the times I've gone down to Alcorn, covering the games and covering basketball, baseball, Alcorn has always been accommodated to me, man. And that's why I just can't get into you hate.
I fed you in Asbury last
You sure
time.
did. You sure did.
Look them big old sausages.
Ooh, what?
Rubbing them behind his head. Tearing them up.
I'm talking about before. What's his name? Asbury gave me the picture.
I need to leave
Shirley
Asbury alone. I enjoyed watching Asbury play when he was at Jackson. I didn't enjoy him winning, but
this what we mad at him about.
Uh-oh.
Jackson State played Alcorn at Memorial Stadium.
We don't want to talk boy out here.
Asbury, I think Jackson State had to win in, or it was close.
We Alcorn was leading. Steve had hurt his
hamstring.
Right. So we had a long drive. It was a nice drive. And then and then he came in and when Asbury ran for the touchdown. And when he ran for the touchdown, he did the Heisman pole. And I said, "Oh Lord!"
When he stood McNair up. McNair went.
And then at the end of the game, Steve told him that, "Now when you did that, I had to get you there."
Man, we tell him to this day, man, why did you do that, man? What made you do that?
I was in the moment.
I was in the moment, coach.
In the moment.
I was in the moment, coach. But he admitted, he said, man, McNair came back and got me.
Did he?
He
got him wasn't the word. I mean, I think McNair like 3 straight drives with touchdown.
He pulled it out, that leg. He re-injured it going toward the north end zone on the home side. Somebody popped him over there out of bounds. Well, it must have been because they didn't call the penalty, so it must have not have been. Anyway, it looked like it was out of bounds. And then we had to go to Youngstown on that bad leg. Went up there and all that snow.
I remember that.
Plane iced over.
Yeah.
Pilot called Steve up front for autograph. And so some of the kids ain't never been off the ground. And they think Steve up there flying the plane. There's some turbulence in the plane. Well, hello, Steve the director. Man, he ain't flying the plane. He getting a man an autograph. Boy, these country children ain't never been off the ground.
I remember that game.
Had to mop the plane, coach.
Wow.
Had to mop the plane out because they were scared. Get that turbulence. What is that?
I would have been scared because I'm gonna tell you who's afraid to fly.
Yeah.
Right next to you.
Oh yeah.
I hate it.
We told him it was air. I know air made no noise. Let's tell him it was turbulence. It ain't nothing but air. No sir.
I'm with those guys.
We hit a building.
Yeah,
I'm with those guys.
He don't like it.
I don't like it.
He don't like it at all. When we go on somewhere, he just don't like it at all.
Yeah, well, I don't fly either.
Well, we're gonna take another break. Did we get a winner yet, Bernard? All right, we'll take a break. We'll be back.
Called me to tell my son to call in.
I'm Ed Trim, Pennington and Trim. Since 1987, I've seen technology get better and better. Give us a call and let us protect your home and business with the latest cutting-edge technology that's available today.
We feel strongly that clients are best served by a financial institution that has roots here, but also has an eye on the future. That's what we believe First Commercial Bank brings to our markets. Our idea is simple: deliver a consistently exceptional client experience each and every time. We have a unique story to tell, and our talented associates are dedicated to meeting the needs of our clients every day. Visit firstcommercialbk.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Accidents happen, and the Abston Law Firm wants to help you. Don't feel overwhelmed with disruptions to your life that accidents and injuries bring. Let Willie Abston work for you. At Abston Law Firm, you're important to us. Protecting your rights and helping you meet your future needs is our main goal. And we take pride in servicing our clients. We provide you with knowledgeable, caring legal representation. We are experienced and dedicated to helping you. Call for your free consultation today. Abston Law, located at 1307 Airport Road in Flowood.
2, 1. It's on you.
Good help is hard
To find what?
Welcome back. Welcome back to this show, which is brought to you by Pennington and Trim Alarm Services. Let us in. We'll keep them out. 601-939-5231. Also, First Commercial Bank, where business is personal. 601-709-7777. Willie T. Abston Law Firm, knowledgeable, experienced, caring. 601-487-8839. Mansell Media and Marketing Agency. Their number is 601-339-2040. And Richard Shaw of Dynastics Promotions, the official clothier of Talking Sports Live, 601-353-1956. They've been in business since 1988, when I was just a little bitty baby.
How you remember all them people's names and numbers like that?
I got it wrote down.
Oh,
You don't remember. We got to go back.
We got Emmanuel D. Barnes with us,
Oh.
legendary. Dean, do you remember when it was you, me, a guy with one of the TV stations, and Richard Myers? We announced that
we did the
NFL
NFL
game?
preseason game. Yeah, I still got my plaque.
You still got your plaque?
Yeah, I got a picture.
Mine broke.
I'm about 100 pounds heavier, but I still got my
You
plaque.
still got your plaque, Jamie? We called
How you break a plaque?
I think it dropped off the
We did quarters together.
We did quarters.
That's good.
I had
man.
a great time over at Memorial Stadium.
Memorial Stadium.
Was
I had a
that when the
great time.
Eagles played
That was the Jets and
the Jets and the Eagles?
Oilers. Wasn't
I thought it was just an all.
I think.
it? The Oilers come in?
No, I'm thinking the Jets and the Eagles.
Maybe the Jets and the
Yeah,
Eagles.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, Dean, you've been doing this a long, long time. You work with a lot of presidents. Do you have a favorite? I talked to you earlier about Dr. Clint Bristow. He was my favorite.
Yes.
Yeah, he was my favorite, man. I miss him.
Oh man, you get me in trouble with that one.
Okay, I can't.
Well, let me tell you a story about Clint Bristol. You know, I was at the Convention and Visitors Bureau then, so I was over the pep rally for the Cap City Classic. So Dr. Mason got stuck in a elevator.
Dr. Mason, Jack State president?
Yes, at the time. So when Clint Bristol came, he arrived there first. I said, hello, President Bristol, how you doing? He said, oh, I'm good. And I said, well, look, Dr. Mason don't got stuck in the elevator, so you might have to speak a little extended part at a time. He said, Mason ain't got stuck in no elevator. Mason just scared of this whooping we gonna put on him tomorrow. But he said, you just wait, watch how I work. He got up there, and when I tell you that was the best promo I have ever seen in my life, and he said, I was just told that Mason got stuck in the elevator. No, he ain't. He over there on Lynn Street shaking in his office right now because he don't want to come face the break.
He was funny, man.
He really was. He was a good guy.
And he would say some stuff that you wouldn't get offended.
No.
Because he told me, Rob J., we are the academic resort.
Yes.
Do not call it the reservation. I said, yes, sir. But he was funny with it, man.
I told you we were at a game, and after the game, we breaking bread together. And Dr. Russell had a good friend that went to Pine Bluff, so he said, "I'm gonna let you bless the food." So the guy started blessing the food, and he praying. Oh, coach, he's shelling down the cone. Then at the end of the prayer, and Lord, please next year let Pine Bluff have a new football coach. Bristol said, no. Stop the prayer. We ain't praying for nobody's demise. We ain't asking for it.
But he was a good guy. He really was a good guy.
But over the years, Rob, I can probably each one of them. I can tell you how they added value to the school, and when they're all very different. But I can say that each one of them added value, and even though some of them periods were short, also they're a short period of time, but the value added was the Megawatt Village, which you've now named after Everton All the statue, and the legend Dr. Waters And then, Dr. Bristow and one of our own came back to Al Rankin.
Yeah.
Got the oils back in the water. And now, one of our own, matter of fact, he played football with Steve.
Yeah.
Tracy Cook is now president.
Yes. Yeah.
Working hard, and the students and everyone love him because he's genuine and sincere in what he does. He's open and honest with the students and the alumni about what we can and can't do.
Yeah.
And so I look for great things out of him. We actually were very fortunate with our interim presidents, Rudolph Waters when he was interim, Malvin Williams when he was interim president, Donzel Lee, Norris Edney. We've been pretty fortunate in terms of having leadership that really tried to,
But the one that sticks out to me is Walter Washington.
Yeah.
I mean, Dr. Washington was just.
Well, he came out of a different generation.
Yeah, he was a nice guy too. He really was.
Yeah.
He was.
Yeah.
And he's funny too. A lot of people didn't realize that he had a sense of humor because he was always so stern.
He sure was.
So aloof from everybody. But man, he could have you crawling on the floor laughing.
We got a winner.
We got a winner.
The winner is Dr. Deidre Snell.
All right, then. The dentist.
The dentist.
On Ridgewood Smile.
She's an Alcornite.
Down at Ridgewood Smile. That's how I know that.
Yeah, and she was in the band.
Yeah, they won't know how I know that. But
she was a member of the Sounds of
Dynamite.
Dynamite. Okay.
So congratulations, Dr. Deidre Snell. She named all of the schools in the SWAC.
Yeah.
And they are Alabama M&M.
Yeah.
Alabama State.
Yeah.
Alcorn State.
Yeah.
Bethune-Cookman.
Yeah.
Florida M&M.
Yeah.
Grambling State.
Yeah.
Jackson State. Mississippi Valley. Prairie View M&M. Southern University. Texas Southern. And Arkansas Pine.
University.
You forgot about the blood.
I was watching the news one day, and this young lady, she was new, I guess, in SWAC. She said, and Jackson State played Arkansas Pine.
That's all she said.
So from now on, they are Arkansas Pine.
I'm gonna leave that alone. If I call the TV station, tell them about some of that stuff they got going on, now that hurt people's feelings. I just look at it and say, oh, how the mighty have fallen.
But
you can't teach what you don't know now.
Absolutely.
That's true.
Absolutely.
You're gonna teach something you don't know.
But this is one thing I tell everybody that's new when I'm teaching a reporter coming in from out of state. I said, don't worry about none of the schools in the SEC. I said, this is the school you have to make sure you get right. Say this name, Alcorn. It is not Alcorn.
Yes.
So I say on your script, put ALLLLL -corn. So you'll know that's Alcorn.
Exactly.
Do not call it Alcorn. And what I get so mad at these national announcers, the thing you're supposed to get a name right. And they have been saying Alcorn for years and they still have a job.
You know what? We used to get tickled, but they don't say Al, mostly Always.
That's right.
Come on now.
So I make sure.
It's not that complicated.
Yeah.
You ever heard anybody say Al most left?
They should.
He always late. Never heard that.
That's right.
But anyway, that's we used to it by now.
I want to talk about the great. We talked about football, but let me tell you something. Alcorn State University have had some great basketball teams.
Oh yeah.
Up on the legendary day with that. And Shirley Walker with the girls.
Yeah.
And when I tell you, girls and boys, when I tell you that, and I was young, but if you got to a Jackson State Alcorn game, and the game supposed to start at 5:30.
What made Whitney such a good coach?
Exactly.
I don't know. Just a generation of understanding basketball and being a good guy. But I tell you, what urges me now is that when I look at it like what you were talking about, man, you had to be there early, baby.
Yeah.
There wasn't gonna be nowhere to sit.
Oh no.
It was a line at 3 o'clock.
You remember that night when Audie Norris and Baker broke that backboard in the Coliseum?
Yes, sir.
The house was packed. It was rocking, baby.
Yes, sir.
Audie went in there with that dunk and Baker tried to block it. Shot glass here. Baker 50 years old, so he's still picking glass out. Audie and Baker.
We would have to shoot the game up in the rapids at Alcorn.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Man, there were some good days, man.
And we had all them kids playing, but Larry Smith and all of them.
You know what?
What the kid name, man? They had two of them little guards played for Cook, Glendale Jones and what this other boy name was? I can't. Lord have mercy, I'm getting old.
For Jackson State?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't remember that day.
Yeah.
I can't remember what I just did
in the 70s. It's in the 70s.
In the 70s.
Yeah, man, they had a good team. Then you know that Ward, and then they had them Short brothers.
Yeah.
I had the other kid that played with Glendale. Oh, well, that's all right. But anyway,
But I mean, but Whitney,
we had some great times and great games back then, and we had a crowd.
Yeah.
Now you get there, you can sit anywhere you want.
Yeah.
They can sit in my seat.
but they're good. They're still good though.
Yeah.
Under the new coach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But still, like I said, the crowd just not there anymore. They staying at home watching Duke on TV.
What do you like the new format for the basketball
Not personally.
with the women playing on Wednesday,
No,
men playing on
I
Monday?
I don't like
y'all
it.
gonna
I
buy
don't
three
like it.
sets.
I don't like it. I don't like
I don't
it.
believe y'all gonna buy tickets for them different nights.
Yeah, I don't like it.
I don't like that.
Talking about Thursday,
Yeah.
then a doubleheader Saturday, single
Didn't he
on
move
Monday.
to Atlanta?
That's the tournament.
The tournament's gonna be in Atlanta.
Well, that's the room. I don't know if it's finalized yet or not. But as an individual, no, I'm not fond of it because now if I do the PA, that means I got to go to campus 3 times. I guess that's a little selfish on my part.
I'd say the same thing. So except on my part,
But
too.
I don't like it because I mean the atmosphere of the girls gonna play first, then the boys coming behind them, and
That's just Saturday.
that's on Saturday.
Yeah,
But like during the week, so instead of like
by themselves,
Girls Thursday, boys Monday.
by themselves.
By themselves.
I don't think that's gonna be good.
Yeah,
We'll know after a while.
I don't know.
Sure will.
I don't know what the thinking was behind it,
Me either.
but I mean, I know the SWAC has been really doing a
I
great
wasn't in
job.
the room.
Yeah, you weren't in
You
the
know,
room.
well, I don't. You know, it's got to. I hope theoretically they believe that somehow we're gonna make money out of it because whether we like to admit it or not, all of us are.
Yeah.
Well, some of us may have a little bit more than others, but we all limited resource institutions.
Oh,
There
you
ain't
know
no
what?
friend press in the back making that money now.
We have
money got to come from alumni
Yeah, you gotta
to support those programs.
Yeah.
But Dean, what we do leading up to the week of the games, we give predictions.
Yeah.
You're going to abstain or you're going
What?
okay. This is
I got Dallas over Kansas City.
no.
What are you talking about?
We talking about
the college game.
college games. Okay.
Oh,
Okay. So
oh.
He already saying that.
first game is the MEAC SWAC Challenge. You got FAMU versus Norfolk State. I'm
I
picking
think
FAM.
I think Willie left Fam in pretty good shape. I'm gonna take Fam.
Okay. Jamie?
Fam.
FAM. All right. August 29th, let me come back to this. Okay. We got Arkansas Pine Bluff versus Arkansas Razorbacks.
And what's your question?
Let's move on to
Arkansas.
31st.
I think that's a
Okay.
unanimous decision.
All right. Texas Southern at Prairie View. Wow, they start out early.
Preview.
PV.
PV?
Yeah.
You both say PV?
Yeah.
All right.
I got nothing against Texas Southern. I just think gonna be
Jamie, no, he don't want Texas Southern.
I don't want
Bethune-Cookman at South Florida.
okay.
All
it.
right.
Yeah, keep move on.
Alabama
Moving right
A&M.
along.
Move on.
Alabama A&M at Auburn.
Move on that one.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah.
Okay. Mississippi Valley State at Tennessee State.
Tennessee State.
That one, I don't know.
I don't know.
I think Tennessee State gonna get it.
I think Valley might shock them.
You think so?
I think so.
I think so too. When they make it there early.
Then you saying Valley with me, right?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
gonna take
I know you saying Southern at McNeese State.
I think Southern can get them.
You think Southern?
We beat them in the past. They got a good team now. I
Okay.
don't mean that, but
I say
I think,
McNeese State.
I say McNeese State.
McNeese.
Yeah.
Grambling at Louisiana. What is it? South?
Louisiana South.
Louisiana Southern?
I don't know what that is.
I don't
That's
know what
supposed to
that
be
is.
Louisiana Lafayette, though.
Maybe a join them church school.
Yeah, that's Louisiana. I don't know who.
Or Louis. I don't know who that is.
Well, whoever
But
it
it's
is.
kind of hard to say. 'Cause
Or Louisiana Tech.
no, we don't know who it is.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
I think it's Louisiana Tech.
So we're gonna skip that one.
Louisiana.
Until we find out who it is.
Whatever which one it is.
Okay. Carolina State at FAMU. Is that a game?
It's supposed to be South Carolina State.
Who
I thought we'd already done FAMU.
we did? Well, this is August. Oh, wait a minute.
We
Okay,
did.
well, FAMU. This is their second week.
Oh, okay. 'Cause
Okay,
I said
okay.
we did FAMU
We did
earlier.
FAMU, so we'll wait on that one. All right, let's get back to Alcorn at UAB.
Well, now I ain't going against my school.
Okay, all right.
I'm gonna, whether I believe it or not, I'm gonna take them.
I'm gonna take them too.
I'm gonna take my
I'm
ball.
gonna take them too.
Yes, sir.
UAB. Just being a
Jackson State at UL Monroe. I think Jackson State.
I think Jackson State gonna
because
get 'em.
last time Jackson State lost to them 12-7.
Yes, we supposed to
They
beat
got a
them.
new team, and last year
Well,
ULM they didn't beat nobody.
I say Jack State.
based on what they did, how they performed last year, and the new coach and the kids, Jackson can get them.
Okay, all right,
At least I hope they do.
all right. Dean,
I'm
thank you
serious.
so much. Yes, sir. Thank you
I
so
hope
much.
they get 'em.
Now you're not a vegan, are you? Gonna get you some barbecue?
Vegan.
Yeah.
What's that?
We'll see you next week.
Y'all making all these made up words.